Hey, my friends, how's everybody? I'm going to do a shave this Saturday morning, and I'm feeling a little boozy. So I'm going to be using Boozy Barbershop, which was created by Crown King, PAA, and it was for the Seattle Shave Con. So I have that soap. I'm going to be matching it up with this West Coast Shaving number 17 Rum Runner aftershave, and it's supposed to be a dead ringer from what I understand. My razor today is going to be this little Ludwigs Junior, and it's in beautiful pristine condition, and it's from Milwaukee Barber Supply Company, and it's a 2 2/8 by 5/8 square tip. And my brush today is going to be this transparent Thader, and I believe it's a 49-125-2 3-band silvertip. So let me put some soapy bloom water on my face. Hope everyone's having a nice weekend. It was my friend Anthony McKenzie's birthday yesterday, so we all went out to the cigar bar and had an awesome birthday party, and we're gonna try to continue it on today, and we're gonna go out for dinner tonight. A bunch of people are still staying in town, so we're gonna go to Japan Inn and have some hibachi, and then hit up the cigar bar in Weston. So that sounds like a lot of fun. I'm excited. So I'm going to do a shave. So I'm loading up my Thader. This soap smells very nice. Boozy Barbershop. Wow. Wow, this is like thick. Look at this. Super thick. So I broke this brush in overnight, like I normally do. And what I did was I soaked the knot for about 10 or 15 minutes in lukewarm water. And then I loaded it with Colonel Conk's Bay Rum, since I'm using a Bay Rum today. And wow, this is beautiful. Look at this soap. Very nice. And the brush just performs fantastic. What a great brush. So the razor I'm using today, this Ludwigs Junior, it's small. So I would compare it in size, for example, to this shavette, which is a double duck shavette. So you could see that it's a little bigger, but it's very similar in size. So I've honed this up, and I'm just gonna do a little palm strop. Excellent. And let's throw a pass on, see how this thing shaves. Very nice. It's definitely shaving. So the pressure is going to be a little bit different because of the weight of the razor. It weighs less than a larger 6/8 or so forth. And because it's smaller, it's a little different to maneuver. So you make sure you take your time when you're using a razor that's different than you normally shave with. Very nice, not bad. Okay. Always remember to stretch your skin. Very important. I bring that up every time I shave. Very nice. Nice and easy first pass. Close my razor like I always do. And then I'll wipe my face off. Mainly what I'm doing is I'm feeling the hair that's remaining so I can determine where the next pass is going to be. Against the grain, across the grain, or maybe a little of both. So, being how I shaved yesterday, I only need 2 passes today. So, I'm going to load up on the soap again. This is a nice and soft bristle silvertip, but it's packed very dense, so it holds a lot of soap. Just keep that in mind when you're shaving. Dense brushes, knots that are very dense, of course, are going to hold more soap. So if you're only doing 2 passes, excuse me, if you're only doing 2 passes like I am now, I could have worked with a lot less soap in my brush. But that's something that you'll have to determine on your own. So what I'm going to do for this pass is I'm going to go across the grain on my cheeks and against the grain on my neck. So let's get started with that. Now, can you see how sharp that corner is right there by my sideburn area? That's why it's so important that when you have a honed razor that's honed properly, that the tip to the heel is completely honed all the way down the whole razor, so that you're getting a clean, smooth cut all the way across from the heel to the tip. Very important. It makes you have to do less passes if it's sharp all the way across the razor. Remember, always stretch that skin. If you're not stretching properly, then your technique can become off. You want to make sure you do that. Okay, we're going to go across this way, which is the direction my hair grows. Careful not to cut my mustache off. That would be devastating. I'm just starting to enjoy it. So if you guys know, I'm smgsoaps.com. I sell a line of shaving soap and shower bars. And now I'm coming out with aftershave splashes to match. Just a very simple, a honing service, nothing extreme. And I do very small batches, 18 soaps at a time, so 16 to 18 soaps. So when they run out, I'll try a new formula with the same formula but with a new scent. So this is my logo that I had made out of wrought iron. It's really cool. Just thought I'd show you that. Remember, adjust your pressure when you're using different razors. The razors are heavier, longer, shorter, whatever the reason is, adjust your pressure. Beautiful, very nice. I had a little pimple right there. I opened it up, no big deal. And now I'm going to go against the grain. So I just went against the grain on my neck. So now I'm going to go across the grain. Very nice. And I'm stretching the skin from below and also turning my jawline to stretch it from this angle. Very nice. Let's work on the other side, turning my razor. Beautiful, perfectly acceptable 2-pass straight razor shave. This first pass was with the grain. The second pass was against and across the grain for my best results, so that I only have to do 2 passes. I want to get ready to go out tonight, so we're going to Smoke on the Water in Weston. It's a cigar bar, and we're going to have Japan in for dinner. Very excited about that. And again, my razor that I just used is this really cute little Ludwigs Junior. It's only 2 2/8, so the blade is shorter than a regular straight razor. It's a 5/8 square tip, so always be careful with square tips, not to hurt yourself. You can get cut. My brush, of course, was this beautiful Thader that I won in a raffle. And I believe it's a 26 millimeter knot. I'm not sure, or 25 millimeter. I think that's what 49-125 means. This soap was amazing. Boozy Barbershop. I mean, look at this. It's super dense. I wish it was a little more slick, but look at the density of that. The peaks were amazing. So for me, this soap was a little more, if I had to go 1 to 10 on slickness and cushion, I would say more like a 9 on the cushion and a 7 on the slickness. It was a little less slick than it was cushiony, but very nice soap. And I believe it's the cocoa butter formula. Yes, it is. So if you had gotten that, you were lucky enough to get that. Beautiful, nice and smooth. Boozy Barbershop. This soap was created by Crown King, which is PAA, Douglas Smythe, and it's very nice. And it was from Seattle Shave Con's event. That was their event soap. And from what I understand, this Aftershave Splash, which I'm going to put on right now, from West Coast Shaving, number 17. I'm just cracking it open. It's brand new. I've never used it before. Smells nice. Sandalwood, musk, spice, and whiskey. So from what I understand, that's what Boozy Barbershop is. And it's alcohol based. So you'll get a nice burn at first, but it wore off in like 2 seconds. The scent is very nice and strong. Wow, I like this. Now I know for a fact that they make the matching soap, a 4-ounce soap, for like $13.50. It's on sale right now. I'll put up the link where to get this and the matching soap, because you can't buy Boozy Barbershop. But this is supposed to be just like it. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to tell your friends to subscribe to my channel. The more people I have, the better reach I can have. And if you have any questions, any comments, leave them below and I'll get back to you. And more importantly than anything, have a wonderful day and an even better shave. Take care, my friends.